Today I plan to basically just wander around Cordoba and get lost in the city.
I'm the MadTraveler. I'm traveling the world, and this is my adventure.
There's my travel buddy. There's a little one, there's a big one.
Cordoba is such a cool city. The old part of it is full of small walkways and streets and hidden little gems around almost every corner, from shops to restaurants to little fountains and gardens. You can simply get lost here, and it's really fun. Here I stumbled upon an old church where a wedding was taking place. Just such a cool area. And they have orange trees everywhere, but apparently you shouldn't eat them. And though the city seems cramped, hidden beyond the private walls are open spaces and lovely gardens. Here the old city wall meets new construction. It is just so cool. This old wall has become a part of the new city, interwoven into the fabric of its surroundings, where the old gates go through into other parts of the city, or a hotel, or even a garage. And as we get to the river, there is an old water wheel building. I just love this stuff. Then we get to the old Roman bridge, which, to be honest, is one of the coolest bridges I've ever seen. I am really enjoying my walk around this city.
I'd like to point out that it is 28 degrees Celsius here. I'm sweating my ass off in this like sports athletic breathable shirt, short sleeves. People are wearing coats here, cashmere sweaters, layers, scarves. Wow.
Time for a food break and some authentic Spanish food.
Eating some local food in the hostel, and what I got for €1.50 is all this. We've got a baby beer, bread, and San Morejo, something like that, which is supposed to be something local to Cordoba. Interesting. It's cold. I don't know what it's made out of. The top is uncooked bacon. And this is something. I don't know, some sort of tomato base or something like that.
Yeah.
But,
Salmorejo.
San Morejo?
Salmorejo.
Salmorejo.
Exactly, man.
But you can
That's the
also eat
shit.
it just with a spoon? Like that? Like... I think I prefer it with the bread.
Now let's go back out, but first, pray to Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Yes. Go through. Don't run me over, please. Look at the streets here. Oh my god. I like how this is seen as a big street on the map. And you can actually drive down it as well. It's a little crazy to me. I want to show you where we are about to eat on a beautiful night in Cordoba, Spain. It's outside in one of those seats. We just go in the restaurant here, bring the food out. It's a nice, cool, maybe 68 degrees. And look at the backdrop. That's something you really don't find in the States. And it's really safe here, no street people, no pickpockets, at least in this part. It's really nice. So finally went to a really local tapas place with my new awesome travel buddy, Frederica. Right? Did I say it right? I hope. €1.50 for a beer and a tapas that you do not get to choose. They choose it for you. They gave us something else when they thought it was only one person though. And then when they saw it was two of us, we got this, so. Interesting. It's kind of fun though. I like it. Not bad. Just sausage on bread with mayonnaise and some sort of barbecue sauce stuff. I like it. What do you think? Was denkst du denn? Super lecker. And apparently, this is a pretty normal thing in Spain. A little beer and tapas for €1.50. Nice little snack for the night. Now check this out. It's It's like a desert oasis.
Here is the Alcazar of Cordoba. It was some sort of castle, fortress, palace thing, and it's really cool to go through. You get an amazing view of the city and its surroundings, including the Mosque Cathedral and the Roman bridge. The best part, though, is the gardens. It also has a cool old bathhouse in it, and some ruins, probably from aliens. But really, you will want to check out the gardens. They are, well, just take a look. This is why Game of Thrones decided to film here. It is simply picture perfect.
You know you're in Spain when it's 12:20, and the restaurant just opened 20 minutes ago. And
no one's here.
this is how full it is.
It's true.
It really is true that they eat so much later here. Wow, it's funny. So be prepared to make your own breakfast here if you want to eat a full big breakfast. And maybe lunch if you want to eat before 12. It's 100 Montaditos once again. This is a gangster Montadito. You know you're in Europe when beer costs less than everything else, basically. So even though this isn't a normal beer, if it was, that'd be €1 for a half liter. And this little Coke is €1.20 or €1.50, something like that. Kimmy got a cute little hamburguesa. So just a little baby burger. These are my Montaditos, which are basically like little baguette tapas. Chicken and bacon or something, chorizo, a little piece of cheese. I don't really know what that is. Some sort of cheese and something behind it, which I don't want to look at because I'm afraid I won't want to eat it then. And this time I got a dessert one, which is a warm chocolate little bun thing, chocolate chips in it, little mini Oreos and Nutella, and it's warm.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Cordoba, Spain. It is like nothing you've ever seen before. Being the bastard child of a Christian's church and a Muslim's mosque, I think you'll find it rather interesting. Stepping inside is like walking into another world. A sea of arches greets you where the old mosque used to be. I've never seen anything like this. It is simply breathtaking. And as you look through the arches of what used to be the mosque, you see Christian artwork everywhere. This building has an incredible history. What you must remember is that throughout history, Muslims and Christians fought a great many battles throughout Spain. Originally, around the 600s, there was a Christian church here. In the 700s, the Muslims took over, and shortly thereafter demolished everything and built a mosque. But in the 1200s, the Christians came back, kicked some butt, and took back the city of Cordoba. Since then, it has been a Christian church. The interesting thing, though, is that the Christians didn't just demolish the mosque. Eventually, what they did is to pop a Christian church right in the middle of the mosque. It looks so crazy to walk down the halls of an old mosque and right into a Christian church. Think about it. Today, the entire structure still remains a Christian structure, though you might hear people refer to it as the Mezquita or the Mosque Cathedral of Cordoba. If you come to Cordoba, you must make it inside. This was the first time I broke my vow to never pay to enter a church, and it was well worth it. Time now to head to Seville, Spain. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Wait, don't go just yet. Make sure to hit that big subscribe button below so you can follow the journey. Tell me what you think about the video in the comments, and if you liked it, hit the like button and give me a thumbs up.